What is up, you smoking little potheads? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and welcome everybody to another NASCAR diecast review. And hopefully we're not going to be blazing up like I'm about to show up in this diecast review, but with all the bad 420 puns out of the way, let's start off this diecast review on probably one of the most anticipated race-winning diecasts from Kyle Busch in his 2023 3CHI Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and Childress Racing. But as you guys can see, this is a race-winning diecast from his third win in the RCR equipment. But this is the Gateway race-winning car, and this is a fun-looking ride. I will say that, not because of the color scheme, but I mean, look at all that confetti. That confetti right there almost makes me want to go out and, I don't know, get like a big old box of freaking Fruity Pebbles, because that right there, I mean, perfect sponsor to describe how good looking this car looks. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and crack open this one. Let's take a close look at the Kyle Busch 3CHI Gateway race-winning car. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box and also off of its plastic base, because if you guys can't tell, 3CHI is a quote-unquote adult sponsor. They basically, well, I mean, if you don't know what 3CHI is, I mean, just look closely at that logo and you probably will get the memo. But anyways, this diecast, I will have to say, is probably my favorite Kyle Busch race-winning diecast from 2023. Sure, the Lucas Oil car from Fontana, which was really nice. By the way, that's also making a return for this year, along with 3CHI. And the McLaren Talladega win is really cool as well, but I'll let you guys know pretty soon in my Daytona Hall video if I end up picking this car up. Speaking of that, this car also does have a working suspension, and it also has the good old Rowdy Energy logo right there, which, by the way, rest in peace to Rowdy Energy. But I guess 3CHI is a lot more healthier than Rowdy because there's no lead in 3CHI, so you guys know the story behind that. But man, look at this car. This car is littered in confetti. This is something I would not think Lionel was actually able to recreate, because keep in mind, all these individual pieces that you're seeing on this car, these are all individual pieces. Like, whoever is the design artist that comes up with these race-winning diecast, you got to give them a lot of respect, because they have to put every single piece of confetti that is on this car. So I can't really complain about the quality control anymore when it comes to the race-winning side, because heck, when it comes to effort, Lionel does a really good job in putting in a good effort on the race-winning cars. And again, we should be really thankful that we have something like this, because we have been saying for years that I really wish we had confetti on the 164s. Sure, some people aren't going to like it, but man, this car has a lot of character to it. What's even funny as well, if you guys aren't familiar, I am actually very familiar with 3CHI and their products, and since this car has actually reminded me of like Rice Krispie treats or, you know, Fruity Pebbles, 3CHI actually has edibles as well. And I believe this is like a good, I don't know, this is really good for marketing purposes, because heck, I guess, I don't know, when you look at this car now, you want to go out and actually go and get a 3CHI edible product, because they actually do have a rainbow flavored Rice Krispie treat, I think. So that is really cool, man. But just look at this. This is really freaking cool, man. But for anybody who does not like the confetti, don't worry. The original 3CHI car was also available in the 1/64 scale, which we'll get to the side-by-side comparison in a second. But let's get on to the fine details of this car, which I gotta admit, this paint scheme, it's still one of my favorites. Not only because I love the sponsor. I mean, oh my God, OBB's a pothead. Well, that explains a lot. I'm only a pothead because of Lionel's quality controls, but dude. But we also do got some decal wrapping right there. But don't worry, I'm not too baked in this review this time. But you see a lot of cool detail right here. Of course, you know, the decal wrapping doesn't really look the best, but that's typical Lionel quality right there. But the carbon fiber splitter, which looks really nice. I mean, the gold accents with the matte black. And we got that gunmetal rims right there on the side. Really nice. Some more exhaust detail. And you see just more of that colorful confetti that's showing up on this car. God, I just love I love this paint scheme so much, man. It's so simple, but yet it has so much character. I mean, and you guys can also see where the sheet metal where rivets are right here, or the lines are for that. Just a lot of great detail. You see the 3 race-winning stickers as well. And on the back, this thing is just still considered with a lot of confetti. You can't not even see Kyle Busch's last name up on top, and you can barely even read. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even add the logos for the Toyota logo and the Kyle Busch. You can see a little bit of the tear-offs right there, but just Dude, I'm surprised 3CHI was actually surprised to actually see this much confetti on the car, because usually some sponsors would get a little, I don't know, offended that'd be like, hey, most of our logo is covered by these confettis. Remove it. But that 3CHI wasn't one of them. But wow, I didn't realize, even on the shark fin right here, man, this also has confetti on it. Dude, how in the world were they able to do that? Man, that is some insane work right there. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to my nearest Publix right now, and I'm going to go and see if, I don't know, like, the Rice Krispie treats or buy one, get one, because, heck, this car is really doing its justice, man. But but this is definitely an adult collectible, because you got the betting sponsor right there and the Rowdy Energy logo, plus that wonderful logo that looks like, I don't know, weed, so. But anyways, I could just go on and on about how cool this car looks, but we can't do anything else without showing you guys the side-by-side comparison of the standard version, because some people actually do like to see what the differences are. So here is the standard version along with this, and again, if this car didn't have that much confetti on it, a lot of people probably would pass on it, but considering that, I don't think we're going to probably see this at Winter Circles because of just the legal sponsors. That'd be kind of ironic if we actually see 3CHI on a freaking in Winter Circle. I mean, heck, it's happened before, but I don't know. That would be pretty funny, but I highly doubt it. But we'll just see what happens, man, because this is one of the most popular race-winning diecasts from last year. But yeah, I don't know. Feel free to comment below what you guys have to say about this car, because I mean, it is pretty much a mouthful to just say and go on, but Kyle Busch absolutely just kicked ass in this car, and I'm really glad that 3CHI is still with RCR, even though we haven't really announced any races yet. But I think this has been a great Kyle Busch partnership. Plus, the marketing behind this has been amazing. I love the Kyle Busch name. I think that is just perfect and brilliant. And I don't know, you're probably going to see a lot more stoners at the track now because of it. But heck, it'll fit right in with all the other cultural aspects that we got in the NASCAR Cup Series. But But yeah, there is the comparison. You guys want to see that? It's really cool. And it's 3CHI, not 3CHI. Remember when we actually thought what was the right way to pronunciate that? But sounds like someone had too much Fruity Pebbles. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this very fun-filled, or I don't know, this car almost looks like a funfetti car if I actually think about it. On this, well, anyways, that's probably going to be enough for me now, as I'm probably going to go and, I don't know, like I said, make that trip to Publix now, because this car is pretty intoxicating in terms of, like, the bright colors and prettiness. But this is going to wrap it up right here on the diecast review of the Kyle Busch third win from RCR in the year 2023, his 3CHI race-winning diecast from Gateway in that beautiful Chevrolet Camaro. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe. This has been OBB. Feel free to post your comments and thoughts below, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, as we're going to bounce our way on to the next diecast review. And more importantly, you all have a good one.